Hi, I'm Sally Thibault. Well, are you going through life at the moment? You might be going through change. Now, we're seeing this everywhere in world events. It's on front pages of newspapers all the time. Things are changing. Our world is changing. And oftentimes, we are also changing at the same time. Now, I'm dealing with a lot of clients at the moment who are going through a lot of very significant life changes, whether that be business and career, whether that be weight, whether that be relationships, but they're going through a lot of changes. Now, the issue about change is that oftentimes we get stuck in old ways because we don't know what's next. We don't know how this new change will be or who will be in this change. And there can be a real challenge right in that, what I call the chasm, that where you're hanging on to one side because that's what's known. You know you want to get to the other side, but you're just not sure. And that gap in the middle, that chasm at the middle, can feel really fearful and a bit sort of unnerving. So today we're going to tap on that, where you know things need to change and you want to change, but you just don't know where to go next. So let's start tapping on the karate chop point. And I would like you to, for a moment, to just feel if there's a feeling of anxiety or stretch around this change, the unknown of this change, and where you feel it on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, here we go. Even though I can feel this change coming about, I don't know what the other side looks like. And it feels unnerving. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Even though I've never really liked change, but I know something needs to change. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. One more time. Even though this change feels unnerving, I know I need to change, but I'm not sure what the outcome will be. I deeply and completely accept myself and how I feel. Here we go, tapping on the points. This change, I know I need to change, but it feels unnerving. I don't know what the other side looks like. I know I need to change, but I'm comfortable with the way things are. This unnerving feeling, this uncomfortable feeling, I want to change. I'm not sure I feel safe enough to change. This change is unnerving. I feel unnerved. This fear of the unknown. What will life look like if I change? This change. Feeling unnerved. Okay, just take a deep breath and let it go. Go back and now think about that change that you want to make. It's just a bit fearful of making it. See if that level of anxiety has come down at all. Now, if it hasn't, of course, as you know, turn the video off and do another round. Remember, this is just taking the emotion off, the anxiety off, the feeling. That if you really want to clear this, perhaps you need to work with a certified EFT practitioner in order to do so, because sometimes we can get right to the very core of it. But let's now look at, has that stress level dropped, or anxiety or fear? You might think, it wasn't as bad as what I thought it was going to be. All right, let's do a reframe round now. Okay, even though some of this anxiety has dropped, I choose to feel powerful. Even though this anxiety has dropped, I choose to embrace this change, and I choose to trust the universe. One more time. Even though sometimes this change feels overwhelming, I really want to make this change. I choose to trust my intuition and know this is right for me. Okay, tapping. I choose to trust my intuition. I choose to believe in the power of the universe. I choose to release this fear. I choose to feel powerful. I choose to take this leap. I choose to feel powerful. I choose to trust my intuition. I choose to feel powerful. And just take a deep breath. And I'd like you for a moment just to imagine in your heart, I want you in your heart to imagine what that change would feel like. If you could overcome this fear, what would that feel like in your heart? What would that feel like? I want you to really ground that. Change is always really uncomfortable, and sometimes we just have to power through it, but thank goodness for tapping. I'll talk with you soon. Bye for now.